Hello everyone, this is Guru, a Korean Challenger TFT player. I'm gonna start out with a chain vest today. Chain vest is a really good item that you can play into a lot of different comps, and I really prefer it in the recent meta. Today we're gonna learn about how to play our comp based on the items and the units you're gonna be given. Alright, let's pick up the Sharpshooters here. Sharpshooters are really good early units. Okay, we have a BF sword. Usually chain is best for Sunfire Cape, which you can win streak early, but we don't. So you might have to go into a lose streak. I'm not going to pick up this brand because it's not really helpful for win streaking. Since I already have a 2-star AD carry, I'm not going to pick up the brand. I would much prefer a chosen tanker. That way our damage and tank balance will be really good. Pick up the Nidalee. Alright, we have a fortune set here. I'm gonna pick up the TahmKench and I'm gonna sell Tristana. Let's pick up all these fortune units. Since I can't win streak anyways. When you can't win streak and you have the opportunity to play fortune, it's always best to play fortune. And even if you lose, you can gain the fortune bonus later on and earn gold that way. Since we started to lose, let's go on a losing streak. Sell this TahmKench, so to make sure we can lose streak in the next few rounds. I'm gonna make 10 gold here for econ. In the early game we can't win streak. It's much better if you don't make your items. That way you can try to find the most efficient item for the composition you're gonna play. I'm looking to play Katarina, but we'll see. So let's see what good items we can make here. Let's take the belts. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna play Katarina yet. I'm gonna sell this Yuumi for 20 gold. And I'm gonna put in the Maokai for the Brawler synergy. So right here, you can make the Sunfire Cape, but I'm not gonna make it because I'm currently getting the fortune gold and you wanna ensure that you're losing streaking. So when you're lose streaking, you don't want to make any items, just in case you might win. This guy's really weak. If I made Sunfire, I probably would have won. Okay, think we're gonna lose. Very good. So lose streaking into the creeps. All planned. Okay, TahmKench 2. I'm also gonna pick up this Cho'Gath. So the best thing is you want to optimize your composition around your items that you get. And I might be able to play Fabled, that's why I'm picking up the Cho'Gath here. With the items, I could play like a Chalice, I can play Sunfire Cape, I can play Guardian Angel, so there's a lot of options. Yuumi pair. Let's keep these items. It's most likely I'm gonna make a Chalice here. Okay, Yuumi 2. Since I'm playing 3 Fortune, I was going to play Katarina, but we don't have the items for it. So let's give the Chalice to Yuumi, and I'm gonna go ahead and build a Sunfire Cape on the 2-star TahmKench. So it's really important that you give items to units that can synergize, and you're playing your comp based on what you're given. When you're playing Fortune, you don't have to streak deeply into the losses. Starting from 4 losses, you can try to win and gain the Fortune rewards. I'm gonna buy the Braum here, since we can look into playing Fabled Vanguards. I don't think I can run this Katarina anymore. Let's just sell it. So I decided to sell the Katarina because we don't have items for Katarina even if she becomes 2-star. So like for example Zed, if Zed becomes 3-star, doesn't have RFC, it's kind of useless. Item and champion synergy is very important when you're building your composition. Alright, we got a fortune reward, some golden items. So when you're playing Fortune, you don't have to immediately transition out into something else if you don't have anything to play. Right here I'm gonna level it up to 6. And I'm gonna build a Giant Slayer. It's one of the most flexible items. I can give it to XAYAH later on. Giving the Chalice to Yuumi. Seems really good. She heals for a ton. Nice, we beat the first guy. So for this carousel, I'm gonna get the chain vest. Because I'm thinking about going to Fabled Vanguards. And I have a Spat. Right here, I'm gonna level up to 7 and start collecting all the Vanguard as well as Mystic units, as I'm planning to play Fabled Synergy. And you don't have to go for a Yuumi 3-star here, and I'm probably gonna sell all these units if I win next round for more econ. Nasus is really strong, but I think we're gonna win. Very nice. Sell these units for econ. Alright, Chosen Irelia, we don't have to play it. I feel like my comp is really strong at the moment. Based on my experiences, Yuumi is very strong, especially early on in the current meta. So the more you play, you're gonna get a better grasp and understanding on what comps and what synergies are good. So always remember them and try to play them in your future games. Okay, we got a Chosen Darius here. We don't really need it at the moment, so I'm just gonna pass up on this Darius. And we're gonna pick up the Vanguard unit as well as Mystic Janna. Okay, we got a rod, 2 bows and 2 rods. Alright, once again, we're gonna build our composition based on the items we're given. I'm gonna give the RFC to Kindred and then build a death cap and give it to Kindred for now. So what you need to do is think about what kind of comps you can play with the RFC. So probably the best is like Zed, but it's too late to play Zed now. So I can play like a KO comp or Olaf comp. One of those two. Okay. This Kindred. Wow, Yuumi's heal is insane. Nice, we actually won. Alright, here I'm gonna level up to 8 and reroll just a little bit. See what kind of comp we can play. Oh, we got KO. Very nice. For the Executioner synergy. Okay, since we got a 4-cost Chosen, I'm gonna play it for now. And reinforce our front line. Play Desire for 3 Executioners. Let's keep our comp like this for the moment. I'm gonna give the RFC to KO for now. Frontline Sunfire Cape. Give the GS to XAYAH and Death Cap. Let me think about it. Okay, we lost here, but it's mainly because I couldn't transition very smoothly. I need to, like, even me, I have to practice on my execution in transitioning decks. Okay, we got a Sejuani in the shop. Then I think I'll play 4 Vanguards. I'll just use my spat and create the Vanguard spat. Let's give the death cap to Yuumi for more extra healing. I didn't reroll here because I didn't keep my winning streak, and so I didn't find any more upgrades. Okay, here we're looking for a BF sword as well as a recurve bow. Let's go for the bow since we're going to play KO. XAYAH too, that's a very huge upgrade, nice. We got a blue buff, let's give it to Yuumi. Yuumi works very well with blue buff. And we have another spat. So I'll probably make the spat into like a duelist spat for KO later on. But even if we do make the duelist spat, doesn't mean we're going to transition into a duelist composition. Because our tank line is built around Vanguards, we're probably going to keep this Vanguard until later in the game and not transition to like a 4 or 6 duelist composition. Okay, here let's pick up the Callista in case we want to play duelist. So recently I figured out that Vanguard is really good synergy, and I've been playing it in almost every comp. It doesn't matter what you're playing. So you gotta know like these synergies, key synergies that are good, and try to keep playing them in your games. That way you can gain points really fast. Main 4-cost units have items and they're upgraded. We're not gonna reroll anymore and try to maybe go to level 9. Especially when you're in like a advantageous spot, you wanna make sure you can win the lobby. That's why I'm gonna try to go to a level 9 and upgrade my composition that way. Okay, we got a glove. Rakan 2, very nice. Constant level up. I'm gonna prepare to go level 9 soon. I'm gonna go ahead and build this duelist spat onto the KO. So my plan here is to go level 9 and play like a Lee Sin. That way we can get 2 Divine and 2 Duelist synergy. Also another good option is to play Ornn That way I can play 3 Elderwood since I'm playing XAYAH. So it's always important to note that you want to get synergies for main carries and units with the items. Alright, let's pick up this Fiora. And let's rush 9 right here. And play 2 Duelists. This way the attack speed for Kayle is going to be upgraded. Since I'm level 9, I could have sold on my Aatrox and look for like a 5 cost legendary chosen unit, but I didn't decide to do that because your balance between frontline and backline is really important. If I sell the Aatrox right now, my damage dealers probably can't perform really good. So it's important that you evaluate your balance between your front and backline. I'm still not gonna sell the Aatrox here. The only circumstance I'm gonna sell the Aatrox is if I have Sejuani and Shen too. Roll a bit more. Let's play the Tryndamere for 2 Duelists. So since my Sejuani and Shen didn't get upgraded, I'm still using my Aatrox, even though I'm at level 9. I didn't position too well against this guy, but I think we can still win. That's how important Aatrox is for us right now. Okay, at this carousel, let's go for an item for XAYAH since XAYAH is one of our main carries. The best item for now is BT, Bloodthirster, because he can do healing. Okay, let's upgrade our units. I'm gonna play the Ornn over the Sejuani because it can add value to our composition. I'm gonna give the item to XAYAH as planned. Selling the Aatrox is an option right now, but since I'm winning with it anyways, I'm just gonna keep it. We're facing a Duelist comp. Yuumi is doing a really good job for healing. And also for XAYAH's skill, when she throws out her feather, she heals. Like so. That's why you really need a healing item on her. Alright, keep the Ornn to create any artifacts. So this composition looks pretty strong. Warlord reroll. So I probably have to position a little bit better if I want to beat this comp. But XAYAH is doing a very good job. As you can see, when she uses her skill, she can dodge opponents' skill shots as she becomes invulnerable. But we still lost. Since we lost, we need to get some changes to our composition, and you always want to counter against compositions that you lost to. I'm going to sell this Aatrox and look for a better chosen unit. Okay, we got Gargoyle. Nice. Upgraded Kayle finally. Let's roll down a bit. A 0-2. Let's use this instead of the set. You want to keep the set here because against warlords, against any composition with a lot of health, set does a good job countering it. It's a Mystic Zilean. Let me first give the items to my front line. So I can buy this Zilean since it also works well against any other comps right now. But let's pass up on it for now because I have a lot of health to work with at the moment. We can also try to go for like a 3-star there. Actually, let's go for Lee Sin, because it worked well with Kayle. Kayle is one of our carry units. Oh, we got a Zhonya's. So what Zhonya does is you become invulnerable for 2.5 seconds when your health is below 40%. It's a very good item. Let's give it to Kayle. Okay, we're facing a Mage deck, but since we gave the Zhonya's to Kayle, even if it gets attacked by the Exile, look at this, it doesn't die because of the Zhonya's. Such a good item. Alright, it's 1v1, let's try to win the lobby. I can't sell the Lee Sin right now, so what I'm going to do is probably sell the Shen for a 2-star Zilean. And look at this health bars. To counter that, you really need a 2-star set. So if we lose, I might take out the 0 for it. So let's see. Okay, I guess this Warlord. Seems like we're winning. Oh, never mind. This Jarvan is insanely strong. Okay, we have to make some changes. I'm gonna go for a Hodge for XAYAH item. So as you can see, I completed my items for XAYAH, but I didn't build my comp from the start with these items. I built my comp around what items I was given early on. Let's roll down. Since XAYAH got stronger, we probably have a chance to beat the opponent this time. Very good. Can we kill this? Nice. But as you can see, we barely beat the opponent here, so we still need some upgrades. Set 2, very good. Okay, we got Zilean too as well. I'm gonna sell the Shen, play the Zilean, and give the items to 5 cost units. So Zilean is very good against the opponent because against Katarina, Katarina deletes our units, but what Zilean does is it revives our units. So Katarina usually only ults once, and if Zilean can like resurrect our units, our combat is gonna be very advantageous. Like this, we won the lobby. And thank you guys for watching today's video. If you guys have any question, please leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys again.